Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Roy English Talk. Do you want to sound more natural when speaking English? Today, you'll learn 200 daily routine sentences that Americans use every day, from morning to night. These are real-life sentences that help you speak confidently in any situation. So, get ready to listen, repeat, and improve your English fast. Let's start your day in English. Good morning, everyone. Let's start your day in English. In this lesson, you'll learn 50-plus sentences that native speakers use every morning, from waking up to heading out the door. Listen carefully, repeat after me, and speak with confidence. Waking up. I usually wake up at 6 in the morning. Sometimes I hit the snooze button and sleep for 5 more minutes. When I open my eyes, I take a deep breath and stretch my body. It helps me feel awake and ready to move. I open the curtains to let the sunlight in. Sunlight gives me energy. I check my phone for messages or notifications. But I try not to spend too much time scrolling in bed. I drink a full glass of water after waking up. It helps my body feel fresh and clean inside. Sometimes I sit for a minute and think about what I'm thankful for. I say to myself, "Today is a good day." Then I stand up and make my bed neatly. When my bed looks tidy, I feel more organized. Little habits like this make big changes in your life. Let's repeat. I wake up early. I make my bed. I drink water every morning. I feel thankful for a new day. Getting ready. Now it's time to get ready. I walk to the bathroom and brush my teeth. I use mint toothpaste. I love the fresh smell. Then I wash my face with cold water. Cold water helps me wake up faster. I look in the mirror and smile. Smiling sets a good mood for the day. Sometimes I take a quick shower. I use soap and shampoo to feel clean and refreshed. After the shower, I dry myself with a towel and apply lotion. I choose my clothes carefully. If it's cold outside, I wear a sweater or jacket. If it's sunny, I choose something light and comfortable. I brush my hair and make sure I look neat. I spray a little perfume or deodorant to smell nice. Before leaving my room, I check myself one last time in the mirror and say, "Ready to go." Now, repeat after me slowly. I brush my teeth and wash my face. I take a shower every morning. I choose comfortable clothes. I look in the mirror and smile. Simple habits, strong confidence. That's how you start your morning right. Breakfast time. Now let's talk about breakfast, the most important meal of the day. I go to the kitchen and make breakfast. Sometimes I cook eggs and toast. Other times I eat cereal with milk. I like to drink a cup of hot coffee to wake up. The smell of coffee in the morning feels amazing. If I'm in a hurry, I grab a banana or a protein bar. If I have more time, I make oatmeal with fruits. I love adding honey or peanut butter for extra flavor. While eating, I listen to the news or a short podcast. Sometimes I check messages from friends. Other times I just sit quietly and enjoy my meal. Breakfast gives me energy to focus and think clearly. When I finish eating, I wash the dishes and clean the table. I like keeping my kitchen clean. It makes me feel peaceful. Let's practice together. I make eggs and toast for breakfast. I drink coffee every morning. I listen to the news while eating. I clean the dishes after breakfast. Good. Remember, repeating these out loud helps you sound more natural. Preparing for the day. Now that I've eaten, it's time to prepare for the day. I sit down and look at my to-do list. I check my calendar or planner to see my schedule. If I have meetings, I review what I need to do. If I'm going to school, I pack my books and notebooks. I make sure I have my phone, keys, and wallet. Sometimes I write a short plan. 3 things I want to finish today. Writing your goals helps you stay focused. I put my laptop or lunchbox in my bag. I wear my shoes, grab my jacket, and take one last look around the room. Before leaving, I turn off the lights and lock the door. I say goodbye to my family with a smile. A positive start always brings a better day. Repeat these sentences. I check my schedule before leaving. I pack my bag for work or school. I make sure I have my keys and wallet. I say goodbye before leaving. Excellent. Keep repeating them every morning until they feel natural. Heading out. Now you're ready to go out. I walk to the bus stop or train station. Sometimes I drive my car to work. On the way, I listen to music or an English podcast. It's a great way to practice English while traveling. I see many people walking fast. Everyone is busy in the morning. I smile at people I meet and say good morning. If I buy coffee, I greet the barista politely. I always say thank you and have a nice day. Using polite English makes communication smoother. While traveling, I sometimes think about my goals for the day. What do I want to learn? What can I improve today? A positive mindset can change everything. When I reach my office or classroom, I greet everyone with energy. Good morning! How are you today? Simple greetings can make people feel good. Now, let's repeat a few travel sentences together. I listen to podcasts on my way to work. I say good morning to people I meet. I buy coffee on my way. I arrive at work and start my day. Fantastic job. You've just practiced 50+ natural sentences that Americans use every morning. Mini practice recap. Now, let's do a short repetition exercise. Repeat after me, clearly and confidently. I wake up early. I brush my teeth and wash my face. I make my bed every day. I drink a cup of coffee. I check my to-do list. I smile and say, it's a new day. I head out and greet everyone. Excellent. Keep repeating these sentences daily. The more you repeat, the faster you'll start thinking in English naturally. At work and school sentences. Welcome back. Now that your morning is complete, it's time to start your day at work or school in English. In this section, you'll learn 50+ useful sentences to communicate confidently during your workday or study routine. Let's begin together. Listen carefully, repeat clearly, and imagine you're living these moments, arriving at work or school. I arrive at work around 9 o'clock. At school, I usually reach before the first bell rings. I say good morning to my coworkers or classmates. It feels good to start the day with a smile. I put my bag down and get my things ready. I turn on my computer and check my emails. If I'm at school, I take out my notebook and pen. Sometimes I have a short chat with a friend or colleague. We ask each other, how are you today? Or how was your weekend? It's a simple way to stay connected. Repeat after me. I arrive at work at 9 o'clock. I say good morning to everyone. I check my emails before starting work. I take out my notebook and get ready. Starting the day's work or study now, it's time to focus. I look at my task list or today's lessons. I organize my work by priority, what's most important first. If I'm in school, I look at today's subjects. I say to myself, let's do this. I start typing reports or reviewing notes. When I don't understand something, I ask for help politely. At work, I might say, could you please explain that again? At school, I can say, excuse me, can you repeat that, please? Polite English always sounds professional and respectful. Let's repeat together. I organize my tasks for the day. I start with the most important work. I ask questions politely when I need help. I say, could you explain that again, please? Communicating with others. At work or school, we talk with many people every day. When I need help, I ask kindly. When someone helps me, I always say thank you. If someone says thank you, I reply with, you're welcome. Good communication builds strong relationships. Sometimes, I have to share my opinion in meetings or class. I say, in my opinion, or I think that. If I agree with someone, I say, that's a good point. If I disagree, I say, I see your point, but I think. This shows respect while sharing your ideas. Here's a short practice. I ask for help when I need it. I always say thank you. I share my opinion politely. I listen carefully when others speak. During work or study hours, I spend my morning working on important projects. If I'm studying, I review notes or do my homework. I try to stay focused and avoid distractions. When I feel tired, I take a short break. I stretch my legs or walk around. Short breaks help me stay productive. At work, I might send emails or attend meetings. In class, I take notes and listen to the teacher carefully. Sometimes I make small mistakes, and that's okay. Mistakes are part of learning. Repeat after me. I focus on my work. I take short breaks when I'm tired. I listen carefully and take notes. I learn from my mistakes. Lunch break. Around noon, it's time for lunch. I usually eat with coworkers or classmates. We talk about our day or funny stories. Sometimes we go out to a nearby cafe. Other times I bring food from home. If I'm in the US, I might grab a sandwich, salad, or pizza. I always say, enjoy your meal. To my friends. After lunch, I wash my hands and get back to work or class. A good meal gives me new energy for the afternoon. Practice time. I eat lunch with my coworkers. I like to talk and relax during lunch. I say enjoy your meal to my friends. I feel fresh after eating. Afternoon tasks and group work. After lunch, I continue working on my main tasks. Sometimes I have group meetings or projects. At school, I join study groups or teamwork activities. We share ideas and help each other. If I need to give feedback, I say it kindly. For example, I like your idea. Maybe we can add this part too. Good teamwork means listening and contributing equally. At work, I might write reports or prepare presentations. At school, I might review lessons or prepare for exams. Let's practice. I work well with my team. I share ideas with my classmates. I give feedback politely. I complete my afternoon tasks. Finishing the day. Finally, the workday or school day comes to an end. I check what I have completed today. If I didn't finish something, I note it down for tomorrow. I organize my desk or workspace. I shut down my computer and clean up the area. At school, I put my books back in my bag. Before leaving, I say, goodbye, see you tomorrow. To everyone. Being polite and positive leaves a great impression. On my way home, I sometimes think about what I learned today. I remind myself, every day is a step toward progress. Let's repeat. I finish my work and organize my desk. I say goodbye before leaving. I think about what I learned today. I'm improving every day. Mini practice recap. Now let's practice your new sentences together. Repeat after me slowly. I arrive at work at 9:00. I say good morning to my team. I ask for help politely. I take short breaks when I'm tired. I enjoy lunch with my friends. I finish my tasks and clean my desk. I say goodbye and head home. Perfect. These simple, clear sentences will help you sound natural and confident at work or in class. Use them every day and soon English will become part of your thinking, not just something you study. Afternoon and errands sentences. Great job so far. You've already learned how to start your day and speak English confidently at work or school. Now let's continue your day. It's afternoon time. In this part, you'll learn sentences you can use for lunch breaks, shopping, daily chores, and social activities. Listen carefully and repeat after me. After work or school. When my work or classes are over, I take a short break. I pack my things and say goodbye to my friends or coworkers. Sometimes I go straight home. Other times I stop somewhere on the way. I might go to the store to buy something I need. If I'm tired, I sit for a while before leaving. I take a deep breath and feel happy that I finished my work for the day. I remind myself, every day I learn something new. Repeat after me. I pack my things after work. I take a short break before leaving. I feel happy when my work is done. Running errands and shopping. Now, let's talk about daily errands, things you do outside after work or school. I often go grocery shopping in the afternoon. I make a list of what I need before going out. At the store, I grab a basket or cart. I look for fruits, vegetables, milk, and bread. Sometimes I compare prices before choosing. When I find everything, I go to the checkout counter. I greet the cashier and say, "Hi, how are you?" When the cashier tells me the price, I say, "Here you go," and pay. Before leaving, I say, "Thank you, have a nice day." Repeat these sentences. I go grocery shopping after work. I make a list before going to the store. I say thank you to the cashier. I carry my shopping bags home. Sometimes, I also go to the pharmacy to buy medicine, or I visit the post office to send a package. If I'm in a hurry, I use a delivery app instead. These little errands help keep my week organized. Going out with friends. In the afternoon, I sometimes meet my friends. We go for a walk or grab a coffee together. I like chatting with my friends after a busy day. We talk about our work, studies, or funny things we saw online. Sometimes we go shopping together just for fun. Other times we visit the park or watch a movie. When I meet friends, I say, "Hey, how's everything going?" They usually reply, "I'm good. How about you?" We laugh, take pictures, and enjoy the time. Good conversations always make the day better. Practice with me. I meet my friends after work. We talk and laugh together. I ask, "How's everything going?" I enjoy spending time with my friends, doing chores and household tasks. Now it's time to go home and do some chores. I reach home and put my bags down. I change into comfortable clothes. If I bought groceries, I put them away in the kitchen. I clean the dishes or tidy up my room. Sometimes I do laundry in the afternoon. I separate my clothes, whites and colors, and start the washing machine. While waiting, I might check my phone or reply to messages. When the laundry is done, I hang my clothes to dry. I like to keep my home clean and fresh. Repeat after me. I clean my house after work. I do laundry in the afternoon. I tidy my room and organize things. I like living in a clean home. Relaxing and using technology. After finishing my chores, I take time to relax. I sit on the sofa and scroll through social media. Sometimes I watch short videos or listen to music. If I'm learning English, I watch YouTube lessons or practice new sentences. Other times I chat with friends online. If I feel tired, I take a short nap. A 20-minute nap helps me feel refreshed. I avoid using my phone too much because I want to protect my eyes. Instead, I read a book or take a walk outside. Repeat these phrases. I relax after doing my chores. I listen to music or watch videos. I take a short nap in the afternoon. I read books to relax. Afternoon, outside activities. Sometimes I go outside for some fresh air. I walk around my neighborhood or go to the park. I enjoy the sunshine and listen to birds. If I have a dog, I take it for a walk. Some days I go for a jog to stay healthy. Exercise helps my body and mind feel better. I also like visiting small cafes to enjoy a quiet afternoon. There I might order a drink and study English for a bit. Learning in a calm place helps me focus. Let's repeat together. I take a walk in the afternoon. I go jogging to stay healthy. I study English in a cafe. I enjoy the sunshine and fresh air. Preparing for evening. As the afternoon ends, I start preparing for the evening. I check my planner or phone to see if I missed any tasks. If I have calls to return, I do them now. I sometimes cook dinner early so I can relax later. If I'm a student, I review my notes for tomorrow's class. If I work, I check tomorrow's schedule. Planning ahead helps me stay organized. Before sunset, I might light a candle or play calm music. It helps me transition from busy mode to relaxed mode. Repeat these sentences. I plan my evening before sunset. I cook dinner early. I review my notes for tomorrow. I prepare for the next day. Mini practice recap. Now, let's review everything we learned in this section. Repeat after me. I go shopping after work. I greet the cashier and say thank you. I meet my friends and talk about my day. I do laundry and clean my room. I relax and listen to music. I take a short nap in the afternoon. I plan my evening and prepare for tomorrow. Excellent. You've just learned how to describe all your afternoon and errands activities in clear, natural English. Keep practicing these sentences every day, and soon you'll speak confidently without translating in your head. Evening and relaxation sentences, 10-minute script. You've had a long and productive day. Great job. Now it's time to unwind. In this section, you'll learn how to talk about your evening routine in English, from dinner to bedtime. Let's make it easy, clear, and fun. Listen carefully, repeat aloud, and imagine your own evening while you practice. Dinner time sentences. When evening arrives, I start preparing dinner. Sometimes I cook something simple like rice and vegetables. Other days I order food online if I'm too tired to cook. Before eating, I set the table and wash my hands. If I'm with family, we all sit together to eat. We talk about our day and share stories. It's my favorite part of the day, relaxing and eating good food. I like to say, "Let's eat," or "Dinner is ready." After finishing, I always say, "That was delicious." Repeat after me. I cook dinner in the evening. I eat with my family. I say, "Dinner is ready." I enjoy delicious food. If I eat alone, I often watch something on my phone while eating. Sometimes I listen to English podcasts during dinner. It helps me learn while relaxing, cleaning up after dinner. After dinner, I clean the table. I wash the dishes and wipe the kitchen counter. I put leftovers in the refrigerator. I throw away the trash and rinse the sink. Keeping the kitchen clean makes me feel organized. Sometimes I listen to music while cleaning. It makes the task easier. When everything is clean, I feel proud of my home. Repeat these sentences. I clean up after dinner. I wash the dishes every night. I listen to music while cleaning. I like keeping my kitchen tidy. Spending time with family. Evening is a special time to connect with family. I sit with my parents, children, or partner and talk. We share what happened during the day. Sometimes we watch a movie or TV show together. Other times we play games or look at old photos. Talking and laughing together makes me feel close to my family. If someone is sad, I try to cheer them up. I say, "Don't worry, tomorrow will be better." Family time gives warmth to the heart. Let's practice. I spend time with my family in the evening. We talk and laugh together. I say, "Tomorrow will be better." I feel happy with my loved ones, watching TV or relaxing. After family time, I like to relax. I sit on the sofa and turn on the TV. Sometimes I watch news or my favorite show. Other times I watch something funny to make me laugh. If I'm learning English, I watch movies with subtitles. This helps me understand new words and pronunciation. Sometimes I prefer quiet time. No TV, no phone. I just close my eyes and take a deep breath. Repeat after me. I watch TV to relax. I enjoy funny shows in the evening. I learn English with movies. I take a deep breath and rest. Evening with technology. I also spend some time on my phone or computer in the evening. I reply to messages from friends. I check social media or read the news. Sometimes I video call my family who live far away. I say, "Hi, how are you doing?" We talk for a few minutes and share updates. If I'm working online, I try to finish before bedtime. I also like watching YouTube videos or listening to music, but I avoid using my phone too late because it can disturb my sleep. Repeat these sentences. I use my phone in the evening. I reply to messages and watch videos. I call my family online. I stop using my phone before bed, studying, or personal growth time. Evenings are also great for learning. I spend some time reading books or studying new topics. Sometimes I practice English sentences like these. I write new vocabulary in my notebook. I review what I learned during the day. Studying at night feels peaceful and quiet. I also like journaling, writing my thoughts before sleeping. It helps me relax and clear my mind. Repeat after me. I study in the evening. I write new English words in my notebook. I review what I learned. I write my thoughts before sleeping. Self-care and relaxation. Before bedtime, I take care of myself. I wash my face and brush my teeth. If I feel stressed, I take a warm shower. I might light a candle or use a soft lotion. Sometimes I stretch or meditate for a few minutes. I close my eyes and focus on my breathing. It helps me feel calm and peaceful. I remind myself that today was a good day. Practice with me. I brush my teeth before bed. I take a warm shower to relax. I stretch and meditate. I feel peaceful before sleeping. Preparing for bedtime. Now it's time to sleep. I change into my pajamas. I make sure my bed is clean and comfortable. I set my alarm for the next morning. Before turning off the lights, I sometimes read a few pages of a book. I say to myself, "Good job today." Then I close my eyes and rest. A good night's sleep helps me wake up fresh and ready for a new day. Repeat after me. I change into pajamas before sleeping. I set my alarm for the morning. I say, "Good job today." I sleep well at night. Mini practice recap. Now, let's review all your evening sentences. Repeat slowly after me. I cook dinner and eat with my family. I clean the kitchen after dinner. I relax and watch TV. I call my friends online. I study and write new English words. I brush my teeth and prepare for bed. I say, "Good job today," and sleep well. You did it. These sentences are part of a natural daily English routine, simple, clear, and useful in real life. By repeating them every day, you'll sound more fluent and confident without thinking too much.